Hey everyone, it's Sam with Red Hills Rerun, and this is another haul video. First off, we have a Macintosh computer carry-on bag, 80s, and it has the old Macintosh logo right there. I will be able to get $30 on eBay, roughly $30. Next up are some vintage frames. I don't usually buy frames unless they have a certain look, like they're really roughed up or worn out. So I don't sell them on eBay. I'll sell them in my antique booth. The first one is kind of this longer frame, just some wear. It's a wooden frame, pretty neat. And then there's these two identical frames with quite a bit of wear, and they're solid wood. For the frames, I'll sell them for $5 a piece in my booth. Next up are cowboy boots. So these are Durango boots. They're leather cowboy boots, and they're made in America. So that's why I picked them up. They also have Vibram soles, which are kind of a telltale sign of quality, and they're just a thick leather. I had never heard of Durango cowboy boots, but I picked them up and took a risk. $25, $30. So not a whole lot, not like Red Wings or Tony Lama or Justin boots, but make a bit of money on them. Then we have the Land of the Lost lunch pail. It's a 1992 Aladdin lunch pail. Usually I kind of pass on these, but I like the graphics of the Land of the Lost with the T-Rex in there. And then it also has the thermos, and they're both in great shape. They need a little bit of a wash, but nothing crazy. So this will go in my booth for roughly $10. If I would have had one from the 70s, like the 1975 lunch pail, the Land of the Lost lunch pail goes for around $65. So that's pretty cool. This doesn't. This is $10. Now we have the Manfrotto sling bag. Anything that says Manfrotto I try to pick up because Manfrotto is a higher end camera gear manufacturer. Nothing crazy today. Then I came across this. I don't usually buy ceramic dishware or anything like that, just because I don't have a passion for it. Usually stuff that I buy kind of have a passion for or know a little bit about the market, but with ceramics or glassware I don't usually buy. I do kind of know that if it's made in England or made in the USA and it's well made, then it's worth looking at, especially if you can get it for cheap. So that's what I did with this. This is the brand is Johnson Brothers. Oh, there we go, Johnson Brothers, and the style is the Friendly Village, and it's called like the Lily Pond Friendly Village, and it comes with the lid. I was able to find the lid, so I'll price that at $20. Next I have a Jack Daniel coffee mug or whiskey mug, whatever you want to use it for, made by Louisville Stoneware. It's a vintage ceramic mug, and they sell on eBay for around $15. Now we have a 49ers, vintage 90s 49ers coffee mug, ceramic mug. It has cool graphics, and it's made by Papel, P-A-P-E-L. This will go in my booth for $10. It's not worth a whole lot on eBay, so it's not worth my time or my helper's time and effort to put it on eBay. Okay, now is something that I've never found. I've always found the players, but it's I found 5 sealed TDK aniline or Avalon Betamax tapes. They're blank, they're still sealed, they're in the package. So I found 5 of those, and I can sell them around $5 a piece. I might be able to sell them for more because currently there's none online. So yeah, I'll make one listing with a quantity of 5 and sell them for about $5 each. Then I have a iOmega zip drive. It's a zip CD drive, specifically iOmega zip CD 650. And these typically zip drives go for a little bit more money, like not crazy, probably about $40, $40 or $50, sometimes higher. But this is a CD drive, and it doesn't go for a whole lot. It's about $25. Next on the list is this Konica Minolta random rinky-dink point and shoot camera with a viewfinder, like nothing special. It's a film camera. If it does work, which they usually do, I have batteries that I can test them out. If it does work, it runs for about $20. I actually bought this on accident. I was opening up my totes that I haul everything in and going through all the items to get prepped for this video, and I found this in there, and I was like, I don't remember buying that, but I did. So to continue with the camera theme, I found another camera, but this is a digital Panasonic Lumix camera. It's a DMC-ZS19, and those go for about $55. So they go for, like, if you don't test them, they sell for $30 to $40, which is pretty nice. I ordered the cables so you can charge this, and so I'll charge it, make sure everything is okay. If it's not, I can sell it still for $30. Okay, then another camera that we have is the Fujifilm Finepix F200 EXR, and these range from $25 to $45 depending on if they have a battery or a cable and if they work. So this didn't come with any cables, but it came with a battery, and that's nice. So I will get a cable to charge this and charge the battery. Then if it works, then we can sell it for $45. Then we have a cool kind of bronze desk lamp. It's kind of intricate. I don't sell desk lamps online. I sell them in my antique booth. This desk lamp will easily sell for about $35. I like to have lamps within my booth so that I can light different areas. People are kind of drawn to light when they come in, so that's what I'll use. Here's another item for my antique booth. It's a glass, I'm not sure if it's glass or of a crystal of some kind. It's cool looking. It doesn't have the topper, unfortunately. I looked for a little bit for that. It'll just be a nice little item to go in my antique booth for $7. The next item I bought was a Apple 85 watt power adapter for a laptop. It has the MagSafe release, and I can sell these for about $15 all day long. There's always people looking for them. Then I found this, which is a red octane it goes to a PS3. There's a model number on it, but these little dongles, these are for Guitar Hero. They can go for more than the actual guitars are worth. So this sells on eBay for $40 with free shipping. Cost me about a penny, maybe 5 cents. Then I bought 2 of these older Dell keyboards. They're more the mechanical kind. You can kind of tell by the sound. They're not the quiet keyboard. So there's a lot of collectors out there that collect keyboards specifically, or they want a keyboard, like a vintage keyboard, mechanical keyboard, to go with their Windows 95 gaming machine. These 2 keyboards have have these, they're called PS2 plugs. They're kind of like these round plugs, but it's kind of hard to show you, so just take my word for it. It's PS/2 if you want to look them up. And those keyboards go for $30 all day long. So in my first deep dive eBay research video, I talked about DVD and VHS combo players and how they can be potentially worth hundreds of dollars. My average selling price for my DVD combos that I pick up are between $45 and $75. So speaking of DVD combos, I picked up this Samsung DVD 4800 combo player, and I can sell it for $65. When I'm at the bins, I also like to, I'm always keeping my eyes open for little dongles like the Guitar Hero dongle for the guitar, or just specialty dongles or cables, because sometimes it can be worth quite a bit of money. So this is not worth a whole lot of money, but it's still worth $15. So if you spend about 5 cents on something that's an ounce or two, and you can turn it into $15, I think for me that's worth it. For other people it's not. But this is a Xbox 360 hard drive transfer cable. Another item for my antique booth is this. It's a decorative plate. It's an enameled peacock brass plate. I will put $12, $10 to $12 on this. I'll use it as a display kind of platter and put other items in it. To return to cowboy boots, these are Cowtown cowboy boots. They're made in the USA and they're in pretty good condition. They still have good leather bottoms, relatively good heels, and I estimate that I can get $35 for the pair. Continuing with the cowboy boot theme, we have some Justins here. Kind of a cool design. I try to pick up boots with these like red designs up on top, and I'm always trying to look for the boots with like the more exotic leathers and skins. So these will go for around $30. So it's time for the item that you saw in the thumbnail. This is a beaded peacock picture, and it's kind of big, so I'll stand back. And that's definitely vintage. I will price this in my antique booth at $65. Now we get into the vintage clothing. I picked up this Gonzaga crew, vintage Gonzaga crew neck and actual crew sweatshirt. So that will sell for between $25 and $30. Then we have a vintage, like I think it's 90s, maybe it's 80s, USA Olympic JCPenney's sweatshirt. So this was sold only in JCPenney's, and it's a USA. It has a little monogram USA. We'll sell it for about $15. Next is a vintage 80s Adidas trifoil sweatshirt. It does have some wear. It has a few like small stains, like paint stains. The collar, it's a little bit frayed, quite a bit frayed actually. The seams are kind of frayed. It has a cool like worn look to it, so I'll put distressed as one of my keywords on eBay. Here's another, like here's the cuffs, they're also frayed. It's kind of a cool look though. So that'll sell for about $35. I also found another North Face fleece jacket. This is a women's fleece, and it's a small, and I'll be able to sell it for $35. When I saw the design on this next sweatshirt, I got really excited, and I'm having a hard time deciding between keeping it or selling it. But it's a extra large, I believe it's extra large. Yeah, it's an extra large Polo Loco Racket Club sweatshirt. So Polo Loco Racket Club is in the Bahamas, so Nassau, Bahamas. It's super rad. It had a little bit of a kind of a sweat mark right here, but that can be released with some like cleaning agent. Anyway, and a toothbrush. So that Argyle look goes all the way around it. There's no comps on eBay for it, so I'll list it for between $30 and $40. Then I found this Tim McGraw concert tee. It's a V-neck. It's for A Place in the Sun. I'm assuming it's for the 1999 concert tour. The label is Copa Banana, and it's made in the USA. It's a large. So I'll price this at about $15. Then we have a Dale Earnhardt all-around print t-shirt. It's an AMP 88, fast to the finish. The print goes all the way around the t-shirt. I'll be listing the t-shirt for between $15 and $20. So now we're gonna move on to workwear, which is typically denim or like a canvas material, or AKA duck canvas. So first we have this Carhartt Union Made in the USA tour coat. So this coat, it's been repaired. It has what appears to be a cut across the right breast, the right chest area. I'm confident I can price this and get $35 to $45 for it. Now I have another Carhartt pair of clothing. This is a pair of jeans, and they're made in Mexico, but when it comes to denim jeans, if they have the right look, for me the right look is holes and fraying throughout the jeans. So these have quite a bit in the front. So they have this kind of cool repair work that the previous owners did. There's a lot of wear right here. There's this stitching, kind of serge stitching that goes over this tear right here. Over on the other side, there's some wear and fraying by the pocket. There's definite huge hole right above the knee patches. So for me, it's worth it to buy these. I can sell them for about $35 all day long. Next are a pair of Levi 501s. So the 501s are the button flies. These 501s aren't necessarily vintage. They don't have a tag within the jeans at all, or a back tag. This is where the cardboard tag would have been. They appealed to me again because they have the worn look. There's the pockets are starting to fray, and then there's some fraying along some of the seams. Then they also have the holes in the leg with all that fraying, which is pretty cool. So these will go for about the same price as the Carhartts at $35. I always pick up 501s because they're the classic Levi jean. So regardless of which generation you came from, 501s always have that classic denim American jeans look that a lot of people go for. There's a lot of people in the United States that still buy them, and then a lot of people overseas that buy them and want that classic American denim jean look. Here we have, it's a New York Mets starter satin jacket. It says the Mets on the side. Has a pretty cool Mets patch right there. And then it's an extra small, so it won't necessarily sell as fast or for as much money as if it was large or extra large, but it has the interior quilted diamond pattern. Now all around, it's a pretty good, good condition jacket. I'll price this for $65. And now we have another brand this is from the 90s or 80s, and it's called French Country. It's a wool, made in the USA plaid coat. And I expect to get $30 to $40 for it. So I picked up this vintage pair of Nike shorts. They have an elastic waistband, but they also have a nylon buckle belt in them. and then you can see the vintage Nike tag. So if I do decide to sell them, I will list them for $15 to $20. Okay, next up is this vintage starter 49er nylon windbreaker kind of jacket. These don't go for a whole lot like the satin jackets, but it's cool. It has the embroidered 49ers logo right there. So and it has it's a quarter pull zipper, and it has the starter zipper pull on it. So I'll list this for around $25. To keep with the 49ers theme, we found this Steve Young jersey, number 8, and it's an Apex One brand. I expect to get $20 for this jersey. After I showed the French country jacket to y'all, I was looking at it even more. I noticed that there's some moth damage. So that's an unfortunate reality with wool garments, is that if they've been sitting in a closet for a long time without any kind of like cedar planks or mothballs in them, then the moths attack them. So I'll just donate this back to Goodwill, let it go on to someone else who wants it and needs it. So like my last haul video, I told you that I like to buy vinyl for my antique booth. And this last sourcing trip, I bought 28 vinyl records. So they are all various ranges of music, but to get specific, they range from rock and roll, jazz, blues, and I think there's some pop in there. But I bought 28 of them, and each album at our bins is $1.29. That comes out to exactly $36.12. On average, I sell my record for $10. So the records that I bought will bring in about $280. So altogether, these items, if they sell for their conservative estimate, we can expect $1,279. And then minus the cost of the items, which was $119.40, we will make $1,159.60 before fees. Well, that's it. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you learned something in the process, because that's always my goal, is to provide you with the material and the information that you need to make better purchases, to make more money on your eBay or Amazon flips.